What's poppin', chat? Just oh, that's a sick camo. Well, Datey, how is everybody's night going?
To speed up the timer.
Oh.
Immediate alert. Nova fumes are contaminating the AO. Stay tight.
That stings.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I really don't know how I got away.
Loading fresh mag. Establishing echo.
Precision airstrike standing by. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Need cast on my grid.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound.
Reloading.
No hit. No hit.
Can get away. Oh, level 7, so he's cheap.
Gas is closing in.
Yep.
Back on the
Get
field.
ready. You're redeploying. 25 are still active in the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Switching back.
No, 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 no. What?
Redeployed and ready for business.
Go get your revenge.
That's so dumb, bro.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Loading fresh mag. Watch out. Switching mags.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Very successful. Reloading. Under fire.
This game's so annoying, bro.
Gas is moving.
Back on the field.
Back on station. Go get after it.
This is like my second game on. Oh, this game.
Redeployed and ready
Returning
for
you to the
business.
front. Earned it.
Loading fresh mag.
D- I really don't like this game right now, bro.
Another chance.
I'm dying to the dumbest stuff.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Switching mags.
And he comes out like, I
25.
don't know. So stupid, though.
Resurgence. Stay alive.
Ooh.
Secure redeployment. More points you earn, the faster that clock ticks. Enemy soldier incoming.
Hey, dude, I couldn't get my gun out, dude.
Redeploy to
Died of the
business.
dumbest stuff.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Oh, that was the flavor, of
You've got a
course.
loadout drop inbound. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. You've got gas
Switching
moving in.
mags.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Dude.
25 remain. Solid work so far.
Why am I dying to?
Back up.
Yeah.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Oh, my stuff. Loadouts on this.
Reloading.
Buy sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
I'm under fire.
Genuinely, what am I dying to?
Redeployed
Get
and ready for
You're
business.
redeploying.
I hope I get access to War Dogs, bro. I can take a couple day break.
Resurgence window
Stupid
is
game.
ending. Watch your six.
Oh yeah, where was
Point
he?
still standing. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time. Changing mags.
But. Oh, sad prayer.
Have the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown. All stations, stockpile and Nova gas are detonated. Stay clear of the chemical zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Loading fresh mag. Final mag.
Hostile airstrike incoming. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Back on the field.
You're getting another
This
shot. Weapons
gameplay
free.
is gonna drive me insane, boy.
Valiant effort. Keep your head up and return.
Literally died of the most dumbest crap.
Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the time.
Pick up the gun.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Reloading. Watch out.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Loading fresh mag. Planting trophy system.
Gas is inbound.
Switching mags.
I always like one shot, bro.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh,
Redeployed and ready for
I
mission.
hate this game, bro.
I'm on.
Shut off the D's way, seriously. It's not that serious.
Loading fresh mag. Point turret is live. Point turret's online. Back on the field.
Stand by for redeployment. Enemy dropping into the AO.
No, get me off the game. Chat, we'll be right back. Let's switch into reactions.
but luckily he survived and gave us this amazingly disturbing footage. Today we've looked at HD Bigfoot videos, photos, and footprints. So what kind of evidence haven't we covered yet? Audio evidence. This recent video comes from Montana again, specifically in Crow County towards Sheridan. A father and son were out in the remote area this day when some really weird screams began.
What the hell is that, Dad? You hear it?
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Hey.
The screams sounded like deep, guttural, primal yells, Bigfoot-like yells. The son filmed them, shocked, not knowing what else to do. They continue on for about a minute, and the pair seem genuinely concerned. What could possibly produce sounds like this? One of the most commonly reported Bigfoot vocalizations is a deep, powerful yell that seems much louder than any normal human voice. Witnesses often describe it as a booming roar that echoes across valleys and forests, sometimes carrying for what seems like miles. People frequently say the sound has enough volume to make the ground seem to vibrate or their chest feel the force of it. Another sound often mentioned is a long, drawn-out scream. Unlike the roar of a bear or the howl of a wolf, these screams are described as having a strange, human-like quality. Some compare them to a person shouting at the top of their lungs, while others say the sound begins low and rises into a piercing, almost haunting shriek before fading away. These are certainly the types of sounds they were hearing this day. Obviously, the main issue with audio evidence is that we don't get any visual confirmation, but these sounds here may be telling enough. What do you guys think? Was this Bigfoot screaming out in the Montana wilderness this day? Many certainly believe so.
Wait, you don't know about unclaimed money? This is something everybody should know about. The government may owe you money. And been there.
On February 3rd, a woman was going on a nice hike with her dogs. The hike started off completely normal. They walked along the trail and enjoyed the tranquil environment surrounding. However, the woods did look kind of eerie this day. It was covered in a dense layer of fog, decreasing the level of visibility. But she continued on her hike regardless. She eventually reached an area where the woods was not so dense, so she let her dogs run around and play. But as they were playing, something huge was stalking them beyond the fog.
Stop. There's something. There's no. Dogs. Woo! What the?
The dark creature suddenly appears from behind a tree, and it just kind of stands there watching them. You can tell the dog walker is completely freaked out and is genuinely concerned for her dogs, not knowing what the creature could be. Because it's so tall and wide and the general shape of it, many thought this was a Bigfoot hiding within the dense fog. Alright, ending the video off like usual with a nature clip. Now, many of you guys have heard about or have been experiencing effects from the recent Canadian wildfires. And first of all, I just want to say my condolences and thoughts go out to anybody affected by these fires, any lives lost or anyone who's been harmed. My prayers go out to you. Well, along with these devastating fires have come some pretty crazy viral videos. One of the most viral comes from a man named Lindo Tyler.
It's crazy.
Even though he filmed one of the coolest looking videos to ever exist, the story behind it is very sad. He says, quote, "I can't believe this happened. I watched my home burn, although I'm happy we got everyone out at the last minute," end quote. So his home was caught in the path of this massive wildfire and it burned to the ground. But luckily he and everyone else escaped with their lives. Once again, my prayers go out to him, and I hope he and his family are doing well. But man, this is such a breathtaking video. Such a scary yet beautiful scene. When I first saw this video, I thought it was fake or AI because of how insane it looks, but it's not. It's the real deal. The scene looks almost apocalyptic, otherworldly. This just shows us how dangerous and impactful these fires really are. Mother Nature really is unpredictable. But one of the biggest effects of these wildfires is the massive amount of smoke they produce. Thick smoke has drifted far beyond the fire zones, crossing much of Canada and reaching parts of the United States. But wildfires are a natural part of Canada's forests and have played an important role in shaping these ecosystems for thousands of years. Some tree species even rely on periodic fires to help spread their seeds and renew the forest. However, when weather conditions become unusually dry and hot, fires can grow much larger and become way more difficult to contain. A perfect example of how mystical yet unforgiving Mother Nature can be. Alright, I think it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did...
Finish this one.
I make every guy I know take this trauma type test. My brother took it last week.
Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. The newest and clearest cryptid creature videos of 2026. In Ireland, stories tell of shape-shifting water beings that sometimes resemble humans.
Yeah, we finished that.
Says he doesn't know exactly what was captured on camera that day.
Video.
So what do you think was wandering around that old house? Was it really the so-called Barbie Place shadow ghost, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. TikTok user I Am Unforgettable posted a video to their account in May of 2026, claiming they had been awake for 3 straight days because they were too afraid to fall asleep after noticing something inside their bedroom. At first, that might sound like an exaggeration, but after seeing what they claim was in the room with them, it's a bit easier to understand why they were so frightened. Take a look.
Excuse me, Chad.
Right behind the bedroom door, what appears to be a figure with long dark hair can be seen peeking around the corner, seemingly watching the uploader from across the room. The figure never fully steps into view, but the brief glimpse is enough to make for a very unsettling moment. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some viewers believe the entire clip could simply have been staged. Even so, it's easy to see why the video quickly caught people's attention online. Hopefully, whatever the uploader believed they saw that night never appeared again. So what do you think was hiding behind the bedroom door? Was it simply a clever hoax or something much harder to explain? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. On September 6, 2011, a man named Santiago Martinez uploaded a video to his YouTube channel showing a strange object moving through the sky over an undisclosed location. From the very beginning, it's clear that Santiago is already focused on something overhead, suggesting he had noticed the object before he even started recording. Take a look.
Ahí hay otro que está dando, mira. Mira, mira. Mira otro.
Throughout the footage, 2 bright objects can be seen moving steadily across the sky. At first, they appear as distant lights, but as Santiago zooms in, they no longer look like simple dots. Instead, each object seems to have a distinct, almost structured appearance. Though it's impossible to tell whether that's the actual shape of the objects, or simply an artifact caused by the camera's heavy zoom. At one point, a second object with a very similar appearance enters the frame, making the sighting even more intriguing. Unfortunately, the video doesn't provide much additional context, so we're left to judge the footage on its own. Some viewers believe the objects could be genuine unidentified aerial phenomena, while others suggest the unusual appearance is simply the result of the camera's zoom and the limitations of the equipment. With such limited information, it's impossible to say for certain. Even after more than 14 years, the clip continues to leave viewers wondering exactly what Santiago managed to capture that day. So what do you think these bright objects were? Were they truly unexplained, or is there another way to interpret what we're seeing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Did you know there's a new AI tool that allows you to create AI-generated YouTube thumbnails by just pasting a YouTube video URL? It will automatically scan the video and then create professional thumbnails.
Back in March of 2012, a man named Ryan Halsey uploaded a video to his YouTube channel claiming that he was home alone one day while his parents were out when he began hearing a series of strange noises coming from elsewhere in the house. Unsure of what was making the sounds, Ryan decided to grab his phone and start recording as he cautiously searched each room. For a while, everything appears perfectly normal.
What the This is what I mean. Crazy shit. So hello? Oh my. Oh. I swear to I seen something. Right, yep.
Then, at around the 35-second mark, what appears to be a dark figure suddenly darts up the staircase, causing Ryan to yell in panic before quickly retreating. Whether it was a shadow, a person, or something else entirely, the moment is over almost as quickly as it begins, making it difficult to tell exactly what was captured. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some viewers believe the entire video could have been staged, while others think Ryan's reaction seems genuine. The video is appropriately titled WTF is in my home, and judging by Ryan's reaction, it's safe to say he had no idea what he had just witnessed. So what do you think ran up those stairs? Was it simply a clever hoax, a home intruder, or something far more difficult to explain? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. A YouTube channel known as
Oh, baby, back check. Actually, chat, that's gonna be it for tonight. I hope you have a blessed night. God bless y'all.